So today I'm going to show you two old school ways to use your ears to evaluate the condition of the engine. Now obviously, if the thing is sitting there at idle and it's knocking away, you know that it's got a bad bearing. But a lot of times an engine is worn almost to the point that it's going to knock, but you won't hear it at idle. And the reason being is that at idle, each piston is carrying its load to keep the reciprocating mass turning. So, and by revving it, you won't hear it either, because the same thing. When you rev it, each piston is carrying its load to spin the crankshaft. But what you want to do is you want to find its relaxed RPM, and that's where you'll start to hear things. Now you won't be able to hear me once I start this thing, but I'll illustrate where, okay, or how this thing works. All right, so here we started up. Now watch. Okay, did you see the way I revved it and then lightly came off the throttle and then went back into the throttle? Well, if there's play inside the engine, when you come off the throttle slightly, that's when you'll hear it rattling inside. You may not hear a knock, but it'll be a sound sort of like an old school phone ringing underwater. You'll hear that. That's a sign that this thing is on its way out. Don't trust oil pressure gauges, don't trust idiot lights, don't trust anything. Your ears will always tell you what's going on. Here's another way too. So let's say you've got a car, you've got an engine, and it's got a noise, and you're trying to figure out where that noise is coming from, okay? You want this, a broomstick, or actually a broomstick handle. With the engine running, you can put the broomstick handle against different parts of it, and then put your ear against it, and it'll telegraph the sound from the engine through the broomstick handle to your ears. So if you've got a noise, let's say it's coming from the front of the motor, the back of the motor, it's coming from the transmission, by poking around with the stick and listening with your ear, you'll be able to pinpoint the exact location where this noise is coming from. So that's it. Hope it was useful. See you tomorrow.